Antwerp, a historic port city in Flanders, Belgium, is strategically located along the River Scheldt. Its position on this tidal river provides direct access to the North Sea, making Antwerp a natural hub for maritime trade, connecting inland Europe to international shipping routes. This maritime prominence has brought economic prosperity throughout the centuries and positioned the city at the forefront of significant cultural and intellectual movements. The city's very name itself is linked to its maritime roots. It is commonly believed to derive from the Dutch words aan de werf, meaning at the wharf or on the quay. There is also a popular, though less factual etymology, that tells of a legendary giant named Antigone, who blocked the river and demanded excessive tolls to let ships pass. A brave Roman soldier named Brabo killed the giant, cut off his hand and threw it, werpen in Dutch, into the river, inspiring the name Antwerpen. Antwerp's history as a port stretches back to the late Middle Ages, when ships moored directly alongside the quays of the Scheldt to load and unload cargo. Over time, as trade volumes increased and ships grew larger, the city began constructing its first large-scale docks. Among these, the Bonaparte Dock, commissioned in 1811 and later named in honor of Napoleon Bonaparte, reflects his ambition to transform Antwerp into a formidable naval base and a rival to London. The Willem Dock, inaugurated in 1813 and named after King Willem I of the Netherlands, was part of early efforts to modernize port infrastructure and boost trade in the southern provinces. Together, these docks laid the foundation for Antwerp's rise as a European trading hub. Jumping back to the 16th century, Antwerp's maritime prosperity also made it a leading center of printing and learning. Christophe Plantin established one of Europe's most influential publishing houses, home to some of the world's oldest presses, producing books, maps, and scholarly works that spread knowledge across the continent. The city also nurtured pioneering cartographers such as Gerardus Mercator, whose innovations in map-making revolutionized navigation during the Age of Discovery. At the same time, Antwerp stood at the crossroads of the Reformation, witnessing fierce struggles between Protestantism and Catholicism that shaped its cultural and political identity. Today, the Port of Antwerp has expanded all the way to the Dutch border, encompassing over 240 kilometers of quay walls with approximately 7,000 mooring posts and bollards, and more than 900 berths. It features modern deep-water terminals and extensive lock systems, including the Berendrecht Lock, completed in 1989, which was then the largest lock in the world, and remains one of the largest in Europe. This calls for a visit, and so we head toward this massive lock, set between the North Sea Terminal and the Europe Terminal, two major container terminals along the east bank of the River Scheldt, to witness the arrival of the Thai bulk carrier Inthira Naree from Bangkok. As we arrive, the Bangkok-registered sea vessel is already approaching the Berendrecht Lock. The Inthira Naree, an Ultramax dry bulk carrier built in 2014, measures 199 meters in length with a beam of 32 meters and a deadweight tonnage of 63,456 tons. Its journey from Bangkok to Antwerp spans roughly 10,000 nautical miles, taking several weeks depending on weather conditions and port schedules. While the Inthira Naree slowly makes its way towards the entrance of the lock, we see other ships setting out to sea via the parallel Zandvliet Lock. Completed in 1967 and also 500 meters long, it is just 57 meters wide, making it slightly narrower than its neighbor. The ship's name, Inthira Naree, is painted on both its bow and stern. Inthira derives from Sanskrit and means beauty or splendid, but is also used as a personal name. Naree means woman or female in both Thai and Sanskrit. Therefore, the ship's name can be translated in several ways, either as Lady Inthira, splendid lady, or even beautiful woman. As the vessel nears the lock, it is assisted by two harbour tugboats, VB Grizzly and VB Hawk, each with a bollard pull of around 50 tons. The tugs pull and steady the vessel, aligning it precisely with the lock chamber under the supervision of the port pilot, called a loads in Dutch, whose expertise in local tides, currents, and port regulations ensures safe navigation through Antwerp's complex waterways. We watch the tugboat's propeller churn the water, twisting it into swirling whirlpools, and as its engine roars, we are awed by its raw strength and immense power. VB Grizzly, the tugboat at the rear, now strains at full capacity to counter the pull of the front barge, working to align this sea giant perfectly with the lock's chamber. Though we can't see them through the bridge windows, the captain and pilot must now be on razor-sharp alert as the ship navigates this critical stage. The Port of Antwerp Bruges operates a fleet of around 20 tugboats, supported by 45 permanent teams and a dedicated crew of 67 personnel. These tugs play a crucial role in assisting seagoing vessels with docking, mooring, and complex maneuvers. As part of its push toward climate-neutral operations by 2050, the port has introduced innovative low-emission vessels. In line with its Green Fleet renewal strategy, the Port of Antwerp Bruges has introduced the Volta 1, Europe's first fully electric tugboat. Launched in May 2025, the Volta 1 is a reverse stern drive (RSD) tugboat powered by lithium titanium oxide (LTO) batteries. With a towing capacity of 70 tons and a top speed of 12 knots, it matches the performance of conventional diesel tugs while operating emission-free. The tugboat can operate for up to 12 hours on a full charge and can be recharged in just 2 hours using a 1.5 megawatts high-capacity charging station. The Volta 1's design incorporates a double bow principle and a patented twin-fin skeg, enhancing its stability and maneuverability. This innovative design allows the tug to function effectively as both a forward and rear tug, optimizing its versatility in port operations. Prior to the electric tug, the port commissioned the Hydrotug, the world's first hydrogen-powered tugboat, and the Methatug, a methanol-powered tugboat, marking Antwerp Bruges as a leader in sustainable maritime operations. With the vessel now entering the final leg of its journey into the lock, crew members appear on deck, poised and alert. On the stern, we can now clearly read the ship's name alongside its port of registry, indicating the vessel's home port, in this case Bangkok. Just below, the IMO number is displayed, a 7-digit code preceded by the letters IMO. This unique identifier, assigned by the International Maritime Organization, remains with the ship throughout its lifetime, regardless of any name or flag changes, and must always be visible above the waterline. The Berendrecht Lock is a colossal structure that allows some of the world's largest vessels to pass between the Western Scheldt and the Port of Antwerp. It functions as a massive water elevator for ships. Measuring 500 meters in length and 68 meters in width, and able to accommodate vessels with drafts up to 13.5 meters, the lock sometimes makes the surrounding space appear surprisingly tight as ships are carefully guided inside. The chamber is sealed at both ends by 4 massive sliding gates. To raise a ship, water is admitted into the chamber from the higher level. To lower it, water is drained to the lower level. This controlled flow ensures safe and efficient navigation, even for ultra-large container ships. Construction of the Berendrecht Lock began in 1983 as part of the ambitious Great Passage project, designed to expand the port's capacity to handle ever-growing maritime traffic. When it was completed in 1989, the Berendrecht Lock surpassed the Zandvliet Lock, previously the largest in the world, and became a vital link in maintaining Antwerp's status as one of the world's leading ports. Its massive gates, reinforced concrete walls, and advanced hydro-mechanical systems were engineered to withstand immense pressure and the constant movement of enormous vessels. The crew at the stern leap into action, ropes in hand, while dock workers on the key coordinate to receive them, ready to firmly moor the ship. In 2016, the Keeldrecht Lock was completed on the western or left bank of the river. While it shares the same length and width as the Berendrecht Lock, it was built deeper and equipped with more advanced control systems, allowing it to accommodate ships with greater drafts. This extra depth makes Keeldrecht the largest single-chamber lock in the world, while Berendrecht, its slightly older twin with the same length and width but less volume, remains a pioneering achievement and a landmark of maritime engineering. The Zandvliet Tower, situated between the Zandvliet and Berendrecht Locks, houses the Antwerp Coordination Centre, ACC, which manages all maritime traffic. From this control tower, lock operators, pilots, and other port professionals coordinate vessel movements in real time, overseeing arrivals, departures, and lock operations across Antwerp's busy waterways. The ACC streamlines the nautical chain, ensuring seamless communication and collaboration among all key partners, keeping the port running efficiently and safely. Here, our visit to the Port of Antwerp comes to a close. We thoroughly enjoyed glimpsing its rich history and modern operations, from medieval quays to today's enormous locks and deep-water terminals. Watching a Thai vessel navigate the Berendrecht Lock, guided by tugs and port pilots and coordinated from the ACC Tower, truly lifted our spirits and highlighted Antwerp's vital role as Europe's maritime gateway.